Hey, what's up YouTube? It's a Blue Golf Ball with another Pokemon TCG video for you guys, and today we're going to be focusing on Dragonite EX. Yes, this is going to be a Dragonite deck, and I know there's a lot of different Dragonite decks out there already. Yeah, but this deck is going to be pretty similar. You know, it's really hard to build a deck around Dragonite and make it look really different. But, you know, we're going to work with it. We're going to run 4 Dragonites, 4 Virizion EX, 1 Emolga EX, and we're gonna run 2 Snovers and 2 Abomasnow. Okay, anyways, for Dragonite EX, we have the ability Bust In. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may move any number of basic energy cards attached to this Pokemon from your Pokemon attached to this Pokemon, right? So if you do that, then you can basically shove your current active Pokemon out of the way, and Dragonite becomes your active. Then you can do Jet Sonic for 80 plus 40 more damage if you discard an energy card. Pretty slick, pretty slick. So what we need to do is play Virizion EX, hopefully get it and do a turn 2 Emerald Slash. And that way you can start to accumulate and energy accelerate your grass energy. Plus, Virizion EX has the ability Verdant Wind, so maybe we'll see that come into play. Who knows, you know, a lot of special condition Pokemon out there. This will lock all those special conditions, so that'll be very handy. The Emolga EX is basically here just to do Energy Glide, and because sometimes we just need to get those lightning energies out. Maybe you have 2 lightning energy prize, that can happen, and there's only 2 in your deck. So for a colorless energy, maybe even like a grass, you can try to search out a lightning energy, right? So or electric energy. But so here's the one that comes to question, right? Why Abomasnow? Why not Drifblim with Shadow Steel? Why not Beartic? Well, it is a type weakness, right? So this is a water type, but it uses grass energy, and we can actually knock out a Pyroar because this is stage 1. It's not a basic, right? So we really use this for type matches where we want to exploit advantages with Abomasnow. So the Razor Leaf for 2, right? So basically your Virizion EX can charge Abomasnow in 1 Emerald Slash, right? To do Razor Leaf for 40 damage. Slap a Muscle Band on that, you can knock out Pyroars in 1 shot. Now, why is this better than, why is it better than, Beartics? Well, Bang Heads is actually a very good attack for this kind of deck, right? Both this Pokemon and your opponent's Pokemon's confused, and it does for 80 damage. But the thing is, the energy cost is pretty high. But if you can get an Emerald Slash, and then you can drop a lightning energy or another grass energy, you can do Bang Heads for 80, right? So this will work on any kind of Pokemon. But like, let's say Landorus EX, right? It would do 160. Slap up a Muscle Band, that's a knockout. But for scenarios where maybe you need to buy a turn, and you can confuse your opponent, why not? Who cares if Abomasnow is confused? In the next turn, you can play Dragonite from your hand and Bust In. Check it out. The energies are exactly the same. Well, this is lightning energy, but you get the idea, right? 2 grass, 1 lightning. There you go. Maybe you can have 2 grass, 1 lightning to do Bang Heads. You do Bang Heads, 80 damage. Your opponent's Pokemon is confused. Their turn, they flip tails, they hurt themselves, whatever. The next turn, you just Bust In. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Abomasnow comes in handy. I know Beartic's got 10 more HP, but you know what? Beartic has 4 retreat costs. Abomasnow has 2, which is still pretty heavy. But alright, so anyways, for a tool, for item cards, we have an energy retrieval, escape rope, Professor's Letter, and here to go. This is where it gets the fun part. We got Scoop Up Cyclone. We want to scoop up Dragonite. That's kind of the method. You guys may have seen this out there in the internet before. But, you can Bust In, right? Let's say, for example, you got a Dragonite with 3 energy, and it's got 100 damage on it, right? You have a Dragonite that's in your hand. You play it to Bust In. You Bust In, you shove the Dragonite with 100 damage onto the bench. You move all those energies onto your new Dragonite. Then, what you can do is Scoop Up Cyclone, right? The Dragonite with 100 damage that has no energy on it now on the bench. And then in your next turn, you can play the Dragonite and you can Bust In with that one. So it's like an endless cycle almost. So we'll be playing 4 Super Scoop Ups to do that same idea. We're going to have 1 star on the Megaphone. Maybe you should play more just in case there's Garbodors out there. We're going to play 1 Switch, 3 Ultra Balls, 2 VS Seekers, 1 AZ. So this is the sporting line. Alright, we're only playing 1 AZ. Why? Well, you know, we want to draw more cards than we want to burn our supporter for the turn just to scoop up our Dragonite. But we do play 2 VS Seekers to potentially play AZ 3 times. So there you have that. We're going to play 1 Colress, 2 Lysanders, 4 Ends, 4 Junipers, 2 Skylas, 2 Mountain Rings. Alright, so I chose to play this instead of like a Mr. Mime because I think this could be pretty useful as a stadium counter, right? You know, there's really no good stadium that can match with Dragonite, so I figured why not Mountain Ring, right? And not instead maybe not play the Mr. Mime. That way you can have at least something to counter stadiums, you know, especially those fighting stadiums. We gotta counter it. You know, we play a lot of EX Pokemon, and you know, if we get like a lot of fighting stadiums out there, we need to counter it somehow. So I figured Mountain Ring is a good fit. We're gonna play 3 Muscle Bands just to boost our Jet Sonic a little more, and we're gonna play 9 Grass Energies and 4 Lightning Energies. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and get a battle. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get an epic battle going with the Dragonite deck. And the music begins. And the intensity intensifies. So we're going to go against Nephthys something. Nephthys, he's got a Psychic and Dark deck, so that'll be interesting. We go for heads, and we got tails. My opponent will probably choose first, as expected. Good, we do get to start with the Virizion, so I'm not too upset about that. We see the Darkrai. Does concern me a little bit with hitting the bench, but it's a good thing we got the Mountain Ring. So I think my opponent uses Darkrai probably just for the free treat. But that doesn't make any sense because you can always play what's that energy called? Mystery Energy? Yeah, whatever. So here we go. We have that, and oh, all right. Well, my hand isn't that great. I'd like to play a Professor's Letter. No, I'd like to play an Ultra Ball. Because if I mean, in the next turn, so I want to, sure, let's Ultra Ball, let's get something out. We will lose the Lightning Energy, and but I want to keep the, yeah, I just want to keep, I want to hang on to the VS Seeker just in case if I want to play it. I'm assuming my opponent's going to be playing Dimension Valley, so I'm going to hang on to the Mountain Ring. I'm just going to end my turn. So I want to keep the VS Seeker because I might want to hang on to the Juniper. I might just VS Seeker for the Skyla to get more energy in play. And that way I'll play the Skyla and I'll get the Professor's Letter, play the Grass Energy, and just throw two energies onto the Snover here. That way I'll wait to see what stadium my opponent plays. Because we're not in too big of an urgency to try to draw big cards, right? We don't want a big hand right now. We're not in any immediate threat. Like there's really nothing for us to be concerned of to be like, oh, we gotta surprise our opponent somehow, right? So let's play it slow. The most my opponent can do is a Night Attack, which he does for the Snover. Wow, this is not good. I did not expect that energy. So let's go ahead. We'll play the Skyla. We'll get the okay. Let's get the Professor's Letter. There we go. We want to just do an Emerald Slash because the Snover is gonna be okay. It's got 70 HP, right? We're not too concerned. We're not overly concerned with getting this thing knocked out, and the Night Attack won't be able to knock out right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and Emerald Slash, get some more energy in play. There we go. So the idea is next turn we'll play the energy on. It doesn't matter if we play the energy on Virizion or the Snover. We're gonna Juniper. We'll play the Mountain Ring. Then we're gonna play the Juniper, and ideally we will get. We should get a. Oh wow, we see the. What? Pokemon Center Lady and a Sharon. That's weird. Okay. You know, our hope and dream would be to get the Dragonite. So let's go ahead and just pull this off right now. I'm actually gonna opt to play the Lightning Energy because you know we don't have as many of those. So let's get the Dragonite. We do, and we will play all of these because I want to discard an energy, you know. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, so we're gonna see the Bustin, and yeah, the Gengar is probably the most threatening thing right now. The Gengar will probably knock out the Snover, but we're not too concerned about that. So let's just go ahead and discard one of these energies. Hit it for 120. And the next turn we'll hit it for 80. You know, unless my opponent does something with, like, you know, maybe play another energy or plays the Dimension Valley. We're not too concerned about the poison damage that Dark Quarter does because, you know, we have the Virizion EX out here. Definitely can help us with that. So my opponent has a couple decisions to make. Does he retreat and, you know, play an energy switch onto the Yveltal EX and then drop an energy down or something like that? You know, if he does have something like that. Well, there we go. We're gonna see the Dark Corridor. It's gonna switch into the Darkrai. Darkrai gets the free retreat. But yeah, I mean, we're not too concerned here, if anything. So my opponent is weak against Lightning. We're gonna play the Emolga just in case, and let's go ahead and play the Colress. So right now, I feel like, yeah, I probably made a mistake. I probably should have kept the energy onto the Virizion EX, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and boy, this is not good. Yeah, we should have kept the energy on Virizion. That way we could have, you know, AZ'd the Dragonite back up, and then, you know, came back down. Ah, man, mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. But I'm not in danger of getting knocked out, so we actually can hang on and maybe just do the Jet Sonic for 100. That's probably a pretty good bet. If anything, my opponent will get a Dark Energy and get the free retreat with the Yveltal and hit me with another Dark Corridor. So I won't get knocked out. I'd be down to 20 HP, but you know, I'm hoping for an end, to play the end, and hopefully getting you know, some kind of maybe you know, not AZ, but like a super scoop up or a Cyclone, you know, scoop up Cyclone. Alright, so the Yveltal can get knocked out right here. Both Yveltals can get KO'd by my Emolga EX, so I'm keeping the Emolga down here just in case we can pull off this Electron Crush. We're gonna see a potion. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't really matter. Okay, it still doesn't matter, right? I mean, I could still do Jet Sonic and discard an energy and knock out. Okay, I'm confused. Oh wow, I'm very confused at this point. You know, I'm gonna play the end because even though I'm giving him cards, I'd much rather you know, put myself in a winning position than perhaps put him in a winning position. But my hope is that I put myself in a better winning position than my opponent, even though I'm giving him more cards. Now that's kind of a risky move because you don't know what your opponent's getting. But the thing is, you know, it's during your turn, you know what you're getting, and you know, that's what really counts. So I shouldn't have played. So right now I'm kind of in a pickle here. I will play Skyla to get the scoop up Cyclone. But so at this point, I really need to get these lightning energies back. I want to use Emolga as another attacker, but I need to get the lightning energy into play. So the problem is 2 of my energies are already here, and the Emolga is not very useful with no lightning energy, because I only play 3 lightning energies in my deck, right? Alright, so right now we're going to see a Dark Corridor. I'm going to get hit with 80 damage. You know, I'm not too concerned about that still. My biggest concern is getting rid of this Gengar, right? Because this Gengar can continue to hit and run, you know. Oh boy, my opponent is going to get a really big Colress right here. What? Oh, okay. Wow. I was for sure my opponent would have picked up the Colress because this is extremely tempting to get 10 cards into your hand. But maybe my opponent knows something I don't know. And maybe I don't know. But we're gonna play the Scoop Up Cyclone, and you know, we can definitely play the Dragonite again, and have the Dragonite at full health, and then we would definitely have the Molga with. Huh? Wow, I'm just really confused. Why would you target this guy? You know, wouldn't you want to target something else? Like, wouldn't you want to target this one since this one has a higher HP? You know, okay then. All right, so. Oh wow, we get the Scoop Up Cyclone anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and evolve this one here. You never know when that might come in handy. I will use the Scoop Up Cyclone, I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's scoop up this guy. We will get the knockout on the Mew. So let's go ahead. We will scoop up. We'll play the Dragonite. We're going to grab these energy here. Alright, so, you know, really we don't need to. Okay, we still need a discard, but I'd rather discard that way the Yveltal doesn't get a big shot at us. I am gonna play the Lightning Energy onto the Molga, just to prove to my opponent, hey, the C-Molga is ready to fire. Let's go ahead and play that there, and you know what? I think we're in a pretty good position. I'm not gonna play the N. I'm not gonna play the Skyla. I don't need anything in particular. I will discard the Grass Energy. So there we go, 140, 20 to us, you know, to our Dragonite, but that's okay. We do get the Grass Energy. That's good. And the Juniper. You don't really need a Juniper right now. Man, now I think about it, I probably could have played the N, because you know, if I end myself down to 4, it's not really useful. But we will play the Skyla. Most likely, I'll play a Skyla for a what do you call it? Super Scoop Up. Maybe I'll flip tails. I don't know, but I'm not too concerned about anything. You know, we are carefree right now. He's got energies spread across the floor, which is fine with me. Both Yveltals are in knockout range for the Molga to simply just do an Electron Crush without discarding an energy. What the heck? Huh. Wait, didn't we? Huh. Okay, he must have. Yeah. The Pokemon Center Lady, it startles me because I'm confused. Okay, so here we go. What he doesn't know is we can knock him out, so we're gonna do that. So I think I'm actually gonna go with a switch, right? We don't need to use the Scoop Up, Super Scoop Up, and flip tails. That wouldn't be much of a help. What? Oh no! This is our only choice. The switch must be. Did I use this? Did I use the Did I use it already? Okay. Well, let's check here. Oh yeah, we did use it, and we used the escape rope. Okay. So let's hope for a heads. Let's flip, and we get tails. Go figure. Alright, so contingency plan. We will discard the Juniper, I think. We're going to discard the N. N's are useless to us right now. Let's get the Dragonite, and we'll bust in. And let's move the energy here and here. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I will need to discard. So let's do the math. He's gonna be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I won't discard. I don't know about that. Yeah, I will not discard. Alright, so there we go. I'm gonna hang on to the energy. You never know when you might need it. If he drops another DCE, well, okay, yeah, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a knockout. If he does drop another DCE onto his Eviltal, that's a knockout for my Dragonite. But we will be able to respond with an Emolga EX, which will knock out the Eviltal without needing to discard anything. It would just do 120 straight up, and it will take out his Eviltal EX. So, it's a little bit of a bummer, but, you know, it's a trade-off, kind of. I'm hoping he doesn't have... Okay, oh, he's playing... Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna go with the Emolga simply because... Well, I'm gonna go with... Okay, we're gonna go with this guy here. I'm gonna take my chances because I don't think he has what it takes to knock him out. And maybe I should have played the Virizion. I should have played the Virizion because this has only got 1 retreat cost. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna hope for the best here. We will just Juniper. We're gonna play an energy onto the Emolga. We're gonna Juniper and hope for a... I think this was the only super scoop up. Okay, there's one that we already played, so there's gotta be 2 that's prized. Yeah, I should not have played this Abominable Snow guy. That was just awful. Poor decision making on my part. Alright, what we're gonna do is we will Lysander the Maximar and buy a turn here. By a turn, I mean I'm still gonna get knocked out at the end of his turn, because going into my turn I'll have 20, and well, I'm asleep anyway, so it doesn't matter if I even try to retreat, which I still need 2 energies. So what we have here is a strange deck that I'm going against. Alright, I'm assuming the Malamar EX will retreat. And the Gengar will finish me off? I'm not sure. Yeah, Okay. Well, whatever it is, I really need to play the Juniper at this point. I mean, I need more Dragonites in play. So, what I'm going to do is, once this Abominable Snow knocks out, I will play the energy onto this Virizion or something, and play the Juniper for my Dragonite, which I'm pretty sure I'll have. And, yeah, I'll probably just go for the Jet Sonic. This Eviltal EX is pretty scary, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does 100 damage by itself. Alright, so we're going to see the knockout here. I'm going to play... It doesn't matter what I play. I can just play the Emolga. Yeah, I think I'll play the Emolga. That way I can just have the free retreat. Or not free retreat, but pay the retreat cost for 1. Alright, so we see the Malamar. Boy, you know, I definitely played this wrong. I should have played... I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, wow, now we have the AZ. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll play the AZ. And... yeah. Okay, why did I do that? Huh. Okay, yeah, I probably shouldn't have played that. That was... I think what I was thinking was, you know, I should play the AZ. Oh, I got an AZ. I gotta play it. You know, it happens. Okay, so right now he's gonna get the free treat, and he's gonna hit me again with oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, does he have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, he's hitting me for 160. Does he have the muscle band? He has the energy. Alright, so he's going to be hitting me for that much. I will knock him out with my Dragonite. And that's the end of the story. Alright, so he knocks my Dragonite out. It's a shame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energies. Oh my gosh, that's everything. Wow. Alright, good thing we have the energy retrieval. I'm actually gonna probably conserve everything I got. I don't want to play Juniper. I want to keep this energy for next turn. I need these energies. So let's go ahead and knock this guy out. I'm gonna take 2 prizes here. This was just poorly played by my part. Very poorly played. So we got the scoop up. That's good news for us. We're gonna see the Gengar hit and run again. Good thing the poison damage does not build up. I'm surprised that he hasn't countered my stadium yet. Either that or he just likes the mountain ring. Wow, my opponent has like a million cards in his hand. And we're pretty close in terms of card count. We're pretty close as of right now. I need to finish this deck pretty soon. So I'm finish his deck off. So that didn't sound right. Anyways, I need to beat this. So I got 1 VS Seeker. I should have 1 VS Seeker in the deck, unless it's prized. What I want to do at some point is VS Seeker to get my Lysander and knock out something. So his Hypnotoxic Laser didn't work. That is fabulous. So he basically burned that for no reason. I will get hit. I will play the Scoop Ups, Super Scoop Up, to see if I can get the Dragonite up here. Because I already have 2 energies on my bench, so I can scoop him up and then play him again and put all the energies on him and move him back into play. And then play the energy from my hand. So that's kind of the plan. But the thing is, a part of me wants to. I want to keep this Dragonite, right? I think we're not in any danger per se. So we got the Dragonite here. So what we really could do is just play this Dragonite to move this Dragonite off. The fear is that he plays a Lysander, right? So if he plays Lysander, which he already has 1 right there and 1 VS Seeker, I don't want this Dragonite in play. So I do want to scoop him up, but I want to keep the energies in play. So let's just go ahead and grab the energies from the active Dragonite, like this right here. And we want to scoop this Dragonite up, right? So we don't want this Dragonite in play anymore. And we do get the heads, so we got to scoop this one up. We don't want this so this Dragonite was in danger zone of getting catchered or Lysandered and getting knocked out. So let's go ahead and just Jet Sonic. We kind of need the Jet Sonic to put this Dragonite in harm's way because of the Hard Charm. So his Pokemon slowly but surely will get worn down, and at some point I should get a VS Seeker to Lysander one of them out. And that's kind of the plan. So I do have another Ultra Ball to get my last Dragonite. So I have 1 Dragonite in the discard pile, 1 in play, 1 in my hand, and there should be 1 in my deck. So if anything, we can do this a couple more times, you know. I mean, seriously, we can just keep busting in and just keep Jet Sonicking away. But the thing is, we want to not have any Pokemon in the danger zone of getting knocked out, because we're afraid of a Lysander, we're afraid of a VS Seeker to get this Lysander that's already in here. So we don't want to see any of our Pokemon hurt, right? We see the Lysander. Oh no. I mean, I'm not too worried about that. I can just bust in. Alright, so he's gonna get the sleep. I'm not too concerned. the only danger now, so he's already used one Lysander, which is a good thing. We don't want to see another VS Seeker, right? So that's where we're afraid of. I will bust in. I have to bust in now with this Dragonite in my hand to get this Virizion away from the active spot. My opponent probably wisely knew that, you know, hey, I can play Lysander, maybe buy myself a turn. So he's going to play a VS Seeker, very likely to get a Lysander. Oh, Pokemon Center, lady! He did that. Okay. I would have gotten Lysander. Huh. Well, it doesn't matter if I fall asleep or not. So he's thinking, oh yes, Virizion sleep. So we will. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab these. We will bust in. And so this Eviltal, right, it's pretty tricky. I want to hang on to these cards. A part of me wants to just play, right? So, you know what? YOLO, but go big or go home. Let's just play the Juniper. There we go. Alright. We can actually play the Lightning Energy here. And you know what? I won. So let's go ahead and just say GG. I'm going to retreat. I'm going to do a hard retreat into the Emolga, and we'll just knock out. Energy Crush. Yes. And my opponent sees the defeat and concedes. So there you go. Wow, this was a long battle. Whew, okay. What do you guys think, huh? Dragonite, is it still a viable deck? Can it still be a competitive deck? I don't know. Dragonite was the MVP. Man, that Gengar was annoying, though. I'll probably make a Gengar deck pretty soon, maybe someday in the future. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And if you like the videos, subscribe, please, and give it a like. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.